Hello there, this is Melek and welcome to episode 36 of my Minecraft series, season 6. overly energetic. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing a bit buildy stuff, I think, today. Might end up doing a little bit of on-screen mining, during session mining. I know it's kind of a bit boring, but I kind of need to do it, and I'm running out of time. And I forgot to post this episode yesterday, because it wasn't made yet, because that's why it's yesterday when I should have posted. Yeah, basically, I'm gonna record this quick. It's just gonna be, oh boy, but it's cool. It's all good. Now I really needed to move everything downstairs. Now at some point once I'm right. So to the right of the Devoury, and here to the left here through that. These two are going to be built out, and the flourishing pasture will be placed there, and that will be the largest dome of all. It's going to be as large again as the Crystal Natatorium is from the other domes, so it's going to be a chunky boy, but it's going to have a lot of crops and a lot of animals and stuff like that. And I actually also had a cool idea, because apparently, and I've not done it yet, but apparently you can scoop up fish and things like that in buckets and deposit them in other bodies of water, or just let them flounder around until they die. There's some purple over there. I'm assuming I'm having to lean in. It does look like there's something. Or I could go exploring a bit. I mean, I know that sounds a bit crazy. What was my main exploration map? There's lots of unknown maps. They keep resetting to unknown, and it's absolutely like, you are known. You are a known map. I'm guessing I can name them. I could zoom this one out a bit more. I feel like I want to zoom it out. Obviously, I can't zoom it out just without. Oh, I could rename. Yeah, look, it says main exploration map. But it's actually quite a small map. I need a map room. Oh, there's so many things I want to get done. But I could go exploring again. I could just fill this map out. You know what? To hell with it. To hell with constructive stuff involving things. I'm just gonna go out, I'm gonna get in my boat, and I'm just gonna fill in this map. And that sounds kind of lame, but having a completed map is kind of cool, you know? We'll like some mappage. I'm pretty sure that's not a word, but I'm gonna use it anyway. I could always grab one of the treasure maps. You know what? My entire idea for this episode, not that I really had a firm idea at the best of times, but is completely different to what I'm actually gonna do. I'm just gonna. There's a turtle. Hello, turtles. You guys good? You okay? You doing turtle things? I mean, I know what you're doing all the way. Bees. Bees are a thing. Where did that bee come from? Should I? Like, literally just there. Immediately extra happy. I have no idea how to deal with bees. Well, actually, no, I do have a bit of an idea. You can smoke them. Smoking. And there's cow, which I am going to go and kill. Okay, no, there's an apiary here. I mean, that is an apiary rather than a hive. But then again, everything's square in Minecraft, so I suppose it's probably difficult to tell. Cool, okay. Well, I'm gonna murder some cows, because they spawn really easily in this game. Just for their, I was about to say tasty leather. Just goes to show how, like, yeah, you'd have to be at an exact angle to even notice it. Interesting. I kind of feel like it looks like I spawned it in, but I didn't. That's cool. No, I like that. Sheep, you can live for now. Map exploration, map completion. That's what I was gonna do. So let's keep going this way. fill in all the corners of the map. I kind of feel like I could just leave it at this size and then put this in a picture frame and then make a proper exploration map. I don't think I need any chicken-related things at the moment. Obviously, when I do get the flourishing pasture sorted, I will have things like, I'm just trying to think what animals I want it now, because I don't want all of them. All animals is probably pointless. I'm glad getting the map wet doesn't do any harm. Let's complete this map. But yes, chickens and cows, definitely, because, let's be honest, eggs, feathers, super useful, you know? Little bunnies. Hello, bunnies. Little bouncy bunnies. I'll leave you alive. No, I'm not a monster. Cows, of course, I need for leather, but then milk as well. So cows are super useful. Pigs? I don't know how useful pigs are. I mean, obviously you can eat them, but it's not like, as far as I'm aware anyway, that there's something that you specifically need pigs for that you can't get with any other animal. I don't know. Like, it does... I could always try and tame a horse. Little spotty horse. Pretty cool. But I don't really know... what, you know, what specific uses animals have other than the traditional stuff that I'm familiar with way back when versions. Okay, right, that's the land kind of explored now. Let's not knock you into the water. Ooh, that was a good bunch of leather. Good. So yeah, chickens and cows, definitely, because their resources are really useful. And beyond that, though, not 100. Still haven't dug down to find what's under there. There's so many things that I have yet to do that I do actually need to do, but keep on finding other things to do instead. Is there a fox in my mini crop field thing? Literally is. I don't know what you're doing in there, fox, but are you eating my crops? What the hell are you doing? What are you eating? What were you eating then, fox? Her. I mean, I could tame a fox as well. There's a lot of things that I could be doing. But, you know me. Fish. Like salmon of some sort. I don't know. Actually, salmon I don't think are particularly pink. I remember seeing a joke about how... I'm assuming that the character in the comic was God. Oh, you are not friendly, are you? You're not gonna end well for you, dude. Yeah, it's not gonna end well. Actually, he hit really hard, or my health was just low anyway. One or the other. Okay, let's head back to the boat and start exploring a bit more. But yes, bees. Actually, maybe they spread. Because that actually was a bit exposed, in fairness. There's a bit still covered up on the map there, so let's just scoot along there. If I follow the coast, complete all the little corners. I actually kind of want to go in here, not because I need to, but because it's just a cool little bay. It's a nice little bay, actually. It's kind of cool. I like this. Should go back to the village at some point. See how they're getting on without me. Excuse me. Oh dear, that slipped out. I kind of want to mine that coal because like any resource is good at this point. Now I am just gonna go straight over that temple because I just need to complete the map. Well, need is perhaps a strong word, but I desire to complete the map. I should probably do the outsides and then go in. It's a shame you can't get close to the bloody thing without them mining fatiguing you. Because that would be super useful to be able to just dig away a few blocks. Any moment now. Well, maybe I didn't get quite close enough. Eh. Yeah, most of this map is just going to be water. So don't expect it to be too interesting. Though it is kind of cool with all the little sea pickles around. And it, for me at least, it's not so dark that I can't see anything. So I'm seeing little spikes of coral and all kinds of stuff. Just need to circle around here to get this map filled in. It's pretty good. There's definitely the hint of maybe some structures somewhere. I don't know. Like over there. Is that like a natural form? Is that another one of those temples? Are you kidding me? I don't know. All I know is they're really, really mean, and I need much better armor. I need enchanted stuff. That's what I need. My enchantiness, my wizard qualifications are quite low at the moment. Don't even have an enchanting table. Don't even have my floating tower yet. I have the only enchanted gear I've got. I've found. It's like, yeah, I'm not doing too much in the way of wizardy things yet. Though the underwater home I feel is some way to you know, proving my arcane, you know, competencies. But yeah, it's not exactly a floating tower or an enchanting table. Interesting that there are a number of these things. Right, we're nearing the edge of the map. I don't see anything really obvious. That looks a bit regular. Or is that just another one of those geodes? I mean, a geode is cool. Especially if it's an underwater one that I'm never going to visit. Because, yeah, I think it is just a geode with maybe a little bit of coral growing on the top of it. But yes, the geodes are cool. It is. It's literally a little... Or at least it looks like a geode. I don't know what's inside of it. It's probably a geode. The music is awfully quiet. Like, normally you get some music of some sort, but apparently not. I'm just gonna scoot left a bit, circle round. They're very cool structures. I'm gonna be honest, they're very cool. And yeah, one of the little spiky boys floating around over there. They are very cool. I kind of need to explore to cover the map as well, so I kind of need to sail over there, but we'll do that last. Actually, then again, that's going to be quite inefficient time-wise. Fuck it. It's only a bit of mining fatigue. I won't die. There we go. Little shits. And then there's a little bit at the top of the map to fill in, and then this map is done. I may just place it on a wall somewhere. You know, copy it. Keep one on me, I guess. I don't really know, because I know maps have lots of different options now. Not least of all that, you know, you have to put a compass into one of them in order for it to show where you are, kind of a deal. And I know that if you put them in frames, at least I think it's when you put them in frames, I'm trying to remember now. That's when, in Bedrock, they show up as markers on the map, which is useful. You can mark where your home is, or where stashes and safe houses are. But yeah, I feel like this 3 out of 4 zoom map, I'm gonna make the proper exploration map one more than that. There's one of those little glowy things down there. This is miles away from a temple thing, isn't it? It's miles away. Though, unfortunately, I have mining fatigue, so it's like, as much as I could go and grab it, I'm kind of a bit... What is that? It is a structure. Gonna check it out. I mean, it's got a glowy thing. It's odd. It's a very odd, very deep thing. I mean, I'm never gonna be able to dig that out with mining fatigue. Hell, it's gonna be a bit of a struggle potentially without mining fatigue, just because of the sheer depth of it. I will find it again and come back. This is a huge ocean, and it's got a lot of those temple-y things. There's none on there. Well, whatever goodies are inside of them, I'm gonna have a lot. They are scattered about everywhere. I'm gonna get donged again. I suppose they don't dong you if you're already donged, I guess. Oh, I'm gonna get smacked. Nope. Okay, cool. Little spiky boy. But yeah, I kind of feel like I want to do a treasure map now, actually. Like, I've completely changed my mind. Do a bit of exploring. Exploring? That's a good word. But you can see on the map, that side, where all the sea pickles are, is much paler than the bit that I'm on, which has basically no sea pickles. See, here as well, you've got another glowy thing. Is that a... Yeah. There are these little mini structures dotted around, which are kind of cool. I'm just gonna have a little look. I mean, look at that. It's like a ruin with a glowy thing in it. Okay. I want the glowy things. I think that probably goes without saying that I want the glowy things. There's the home. Okay. Yeah, the map definitely got partially regenerated. There's no doubt about it. Like, this area that I'd previously explored now has landmass in it. Well, it's chaos magic. Totally just chaos magic. I'm just going to go between here. Looks like there's a swampy bit of water, brackish water here. That works. The underwater home is really, does really stand out. Well, I've got no mining fatigue now, so I could always dive down and try and get one of those glowy things. Because they seem to be far enough away from the temples that it'll let me dig them up without being harassed. I mean, we shall see whether or not that's true. They're just very deep. And with me, without any, like, respiration enchantments and not wanting to burn that water-breathing potion, which I can't replace, it's kind of it's a really, really cool village. Yeah, it's just a bit difficult when they're that deep. A random little village over there. Whoa. They look like good glowy things. There's another one of these temple things. They're everywhere! They're bloody everywhere. Which is fine, you know. I'm not gonna complain. Sudden explosion of fish. Okay, let's see if I can do this. Ooh, there's magma, which is potentially bad. Okay, let's get on the ground. Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm using a stone pick. That's probably not the correct thing to do. Yeah, I think I may need to use a slightly better pick. Yeah. I mean, that was pretty fast breaking, but they sound like glass, they look like crystal, so they're probably pretty low durability anyway, so yeah, they're probably just easy to break. But it's good to know that there are these glowy things dotted around, if you keep your eye out for them, that are not so close to the little temple things that you can't dig them out. You just gotta have probably iron, I'm gonna guess. I don't know for certain, but an iron pick seems the most likely, I guess. Just having a little glance over this little reef. There's another temple over there. They are so common. Ah, look at that. They're more shallow. I love these little ruins. I wonder if there's a significance to them, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, is there... Are they connected to the temple-y things? These little ruins. Or are they a separate thing? They just happen to be using the same source of light? I kind of want to know the lore about these things. I'm sort of like moderately interested in the lore. I'm gonna end up getting whacked by either the mining fatigue. But yeah, more glowy things. They're everywhere. I'm guessing that's just a chunk that isn't loaded. Or it's some kind of deep chasm? If it's a deep chasm, that's kind of cool. Oh no, it's a generation failure. That is a failure on the map generation. Or it's some kind of, maybe it's just supposed to be a maelstrom. Yeah, let's not go too close to that. So, bottom line, I'm gonna get some of those glowy things. Not this session, obviously, because we're about at the end. Very explory session, but at least now I've got this map complete. It's not that interesting, I guess. I don't know. I like maps. They are cool. They are pretty cool. There's loads of them. I really, though, need some sort of respiration cap, though. I need a magical cap, because at the moment, this kind of however many seconds of breath it is just not enough to get down there, dig things up, and then get back out and not drown. And I don't like drowning. It's not cool. Like, some of them are quite high up, like that one. That one's relatively high up. Actually, that's high up because it's literally an actual temple. That's why that one's high up. That's the... Oh, Oh, of course, yeah, because those spiky boys, they don't like squids. Squid. They don't like the squiddy boys. So they just murder them and leave the ink that somehow inexplicably floats in convenient pouches. Okay. It's like, great. Oh, hello. I can hear you, gurgly boy. I'm calling everything a something boy at the moment. Yeah, hello. Why don't you come in for a bite to eat? Or death! Death is my preferred option for that boy. But yeah, if I put more sea pickles over there. Just very, very quickly, you know? Just a little bit. Just a little feel. There we go. Oh, swim. Faster. Faster, Malik. Come on. Nope. There we go. Okay. That was not exactly the most interesting of sessions, but, you know, it's not... Oh, it's just using up leather to make these things. And it's like, damn it, I need that for books. And if I look at this map, then it would have to go that way. So I kind of feel like I'm going to put it in here, I guess, for now. Again, very, very temporary. Oh, it's got a big... Okay. Okay. And I suppose... I don't know why it's pointing that way, or is that... Because it's not really an arrow, but it's exactly the same... excuse me. Exactly the same shape that you get when you're on the map. But yeah, the idea is to create a whole bunch of these. Like, this is not going to be my main... Oh, good, it disappears and you're not looking at it. That will not be my main exploration map. That will just be one part of a huge wall map that I will create. Which are dead easy to do. Isn't it you right click to rotate? That was it. I guess wherever I decide to place it, on whatever wall, whichever direction it's facing, I guess that will be the one that determines the orientation. Orientation? I haven't even been drinking, you know. I mean, I should hope bloody not. It's Friday morning. Oh, man. Right. I am gonna call it for this session. Sorry that it was late. I just lost track of time. It was one of those, lost track of the days. I don't know how this happens, but it happens sometimes. But there you go. We have a pretty map. We have a pretty map and explored a bit, and we know what we're gonna do. We're gonna get that. I'll talk about what I'm gonna do next episode. But until then, guys, cheerio.